Hey y'all, Zach here. In today's video, we're going to be talking about my biggest gym pet peeves, right? We're just pretty much going to be going over 7 pet peeves that kind of irritate me at the gym. And you let me know down in the comment section below if if you have the same pet peeves as me or if anything else irritates you at the gym, right? Before we get into today's video though, I would like to quickly shout out my workout program. Again, this is a program I designed myself and it helped me get to a 405 bench, a 635 pound deadlift, and a soon to be 500 pound squat, all naturally. And again, all for the price of $5. All right, back to today's video. So I'm getting straight into it. Number one is just the talkative person, right? We've all had that guy who's just like, the minute they catch your eyes, they're just gonna pretty much be holding you up the whole time, right? I mean, I've had some pretty good conversations with some people at my gym, right? But sometimes it's just like, okay, this is running on a little bit too long. And most of the time, the reason why this happens is, I don't know, maybe I said hi to them, I said what's up to them, or I'm like, hey, you looking good, man. And then they kind of take this as an invitation to talk every encounter they meet with you, right? And I love socializing with people at the gym, but me personally, when I get to the gym, I want to lock in and just get straight to my exercises, right? I mean, I had one time I had like a guy who goes to my current gym. He's a really cool dude, right? Don't get me wrong. And I remember I seen him bench pressing 365. I was like, hey, good stuff, bro. And then he comes to me right mid deadlift session and just proceeds to start yapping his head off. It's like, oh shoot, bro. That's why sometimes, try to reserve yourself as much at the gym. Or this is a lesson I'm trying to learn as well, because sometimes I'm, pretty friendly, right? I'm waving my hand, I'm like, hey, nodding heads and shit like that. And usually most of the time people get right back to the gym, but there are those rare few occasions where you're gonna have someone just try to strike up a conversation with you. Again, there's some people I actually enjoy talking to, right? Especially if it's on the topic of the gym and getting stronger and better. But if you're having a off-topic conversation with me, it's like, dude, what's going on here, right? But that's number one. Number two is, I don't know if you guys have a girlfriend or anything, but I have a girlfriend, right? My number two pet peeve is when we go to the gym and my girlfriend is trying to be lovey-dovey. She is so much better now, and I love her for that, and I will always love her and cherish her. But biggest pet peeve is just, trying to hug me and kiss me every gym session, right? We're coming here to lock in, right? And in the gym, I am no longer your boyfriend. I'm your personal trainer, right? And we're going to get to doing what we need to do, right? The goal is to get bigger and stronger. So we're not going to be hugging and kissing on each other. And I hate seeing other people do that at the gym as well. It's like, this place isn't a fucking ballroom. Go get a room, right? Like, shoot, anywhere else besides here. And my girlfriend has become a lot better thanks to that, right? Should we even trade at different times now? Because she has her own schedule, I have my own schedule, and I just love it, right? So that's one of my second pet peeves, but again, that's resolvable. It's not too big of an issue, but for me, again, I'm a personal trainer, right? Or not a personal trainer, well, I wish to be, but I'm going in here and I'm zoning out, right? And a lot of people even say I have a resting bitch face, right? Resting bitch face just meaning, you just look monotone as fuck, right? No one should be approaching you or anything like that because you just look unapproachable. So I really think lovey-dovey shit should be left at home, right? So that's number two. Number three is just people leaving their weights on the damn bar. It's like, bro, we're not your janitors. I mean, shoot, even the gym people who work here aren't your janitors. Put your shit back up. You're not that strong, especially when I see someone who has like freaking 225s or 225 pounds on the squat bar, right? 225 is a respectable squat, but if I see you being a meathead and you're just like fucking 300 pounds and you're just huffing and puffing, you're walking out, because I've seen that before. It's like, you're a piece of shit, bro. You honestly a fucking scumbag. Like, if I see people leaving their weight on the bar, I have the right of mind to just go tell them, hey, bro, what the fuck are you doing, dude? Are you done here? And if you're done here, re-rack your shit, right? That's just a personal pet peeve of mine. And once I become a gym owner and I establish my own gym, that's going to be one of the biggest rules. If I catch your ass not re-racking your weight, you get the hell out of my gym, right? I don't want freaking people who are disrespecting my equipment and making it harder for other people who want to, work out on this specific machine and you're just leaving your shit there. No, that's not cool, right? So that's another pet peeve of mine. Number four, probably just people giving you unsolicited advice, right? Right, like, especially, like, this is going to sound very egotistical. There's some people who came up to me, right, and I listened to what they said because I'm new at a certain movement, right? Like, I've had a dude who's strong as fuck. I see him on my gym page all the time, squatting heavy amounts of weight, right? And I'm new to squats. And he's like, hey, bro, you got to take your time with squats, right? I'm listening to that because, again, he's right. I'm open ears, because again, I'm new to this. You're obviously a lot more established in this movement. You've had more time to train with this movement. So, I'm going to shut my ass up, keep my ego at the door, and listen to what you have to say. But then there's some people where like, I'm pretty good at doing deadlifts or shoot, even bench, right? I have high respectable numbers. I'll have a dude who's probably like just a stick or anorexic. This sounds super assholey, right? I'm not trying to come off as egotistical, but they try to give me unsolicited advice. They'd be like, oh, maybe try to push your knees out more, or probably try to, squat down more, right? Especially on a deadlift. Like, you're not supposed to squat down on a deadlift, right? The whole cue of don't squat your deadlift comes from you having your hips shoot up way too fast, and then you're just using a lot more lower back, right? So it's kind of ironic. There's people who just shouldn't be giving out gym advice, right? I mean, you've probably seen the whole freaking meme about like, a 19-year-old just got his freaking ISSA certificate, and he's going to tell you that squats are a very terrible quad builder, right? And that's not the case, especially if you're doing high bar squat. So, number 4 is just people giving out unsolicited advice, and they don't have, not the physical stature to back it up. So that's number 4. Number 5, people, I know, pet peeve of mine, this is going to also come off egotistical, is just people staring at you, right? There's some times where people are just eye fucking you. It's like, dude, are you okay? Like, I'm not even in your field of vision right now. You're just staring at me just to stare at me, right? And some of the times, those people are probably just, zoned out. Sometimes I'll daydream too, but I don't really, just stare and zone out at looking at someone. Sometimes I'm just looking at the floor, right? So that is kind of a pet peeve of mine. It's nothing too crazy, nothing too serious, but it's just like, dude, why the hell are you like mean mugging me, right? And sometimes I'll notice this when it's like I'm doing something kind of crazy, like a 405 bench, and I just see them mean mugging me. Honestly, again, that could be just their resting bitch face, but maybe try to look a little bit less menacing, right? But again, that's not even that big of a problem. Number 6 is just people grunting when they shouldn't be, right? I mean, shoot, I'll grunt. I'll even yell out when I freaking, do an impressive milestone, right? Like, you hear me grunting, like benching 405, right? Here's that. Come on! Fucking easy, bro. But when I'm turning around, you're grunting, and I see you just doing like lateral raises with 10 pounds, yeah, there's gonna be a fucking problem, right? At this point, what are you doing? At this point, we need an HOA in here, right? Noise complaint, freaking aisle dumbbells. Like, what are you doing, dude? Like, you're making so much noise for no reason. You're a literal noise pollution. There should be no reason that you're just giving this much effort to or a 15-pound dumbbell lateral raise. Like why? It's always usually a middle-aged dad too, for some reason, right? They got the backwards hat on, and they're just going through a midlife crisis, and their wife just got divorced, or they just divorced their wives, or their wives divorced them actually, and they're just like, finding themselves. So, yeah, that's a big issue for me. Again, not too bad, still avoidable, but it's like, dude, come on, bro, do better. Let me see, number 7, I guess gym hygiene, right? Like, I sometimes will catch myself not wiping down my own equipment, but when I don't do that, it's because I'm not sweating my fucking paws off, right? Like, I'm probably just getting into the workout, I'm fully clothed, nothing's happening, right? No sweat transfer over. But if I see your sweaty ass fucking leaving a ball sack imprint on one of the chairs and you're not wiping it down, bro, we're gonna have a fucking problem. Especially if I need to use that right after. Like, what are you doing? Like, again, this kind of goes back to you just respecting the damn gym and respecting people around you. Dude, that's just fucking disgusting. I shouldn't see your little pecker imprint on the damn seat right after I'm about to use it, or right before I'm about to use it, right? Like I've sometimes seen some crazy shit on leg extensions. It's just disgusting, bro. But these are my pet peeves. What are your guys' pet peeves? Please let me know. Leave them down in the comment section below. And yeah, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate you guys.